Hi everyone, my name is Valdir. I'm here with Professor Gamal, and today I'm gonna talk about open guard. In BJJ, guys, we have many type of the guard, and then I'm gonna show you a few types of the guard for you guys understand about the concept, and then also I'm gonna show you how to defend, how to control. That's very important. You have to understand. So, BJJ, let's say, actually we start standing. BJJ tournament, we start stand, okay? After that, I have two options. I can take my opponent down, or I can pull him to open guard, or eventually full guard, half guard. And today, guys, I'm gonna show you open guards. So we have, always when I'm on the bottom, I have to make sure that my feet to be in front of my opponent, right? So, and then I have to understand, guys, so if my opponent, of course, is gonna try to move sideways, because for him, he has to move to get myself, let's say, side control is when my legs was in front of him, now my opponent throw my leg to the side, now he has my side control. So the first thing, I have to do my grip, strong grip. I have to use my 4 fingers, I fold his sleeve, and then my thumb outside. Why my thumb outside? Because, guys, sometimes if I keep my thumb inside, let's say, of course, it's gonna try to break my grip. And then if I keep my thumb inside, I can hurt my thumb. That's why I keep my thumb outside, my feet on the hips, right? So this point here, first thing we have to understand, he's gonna try to move sideways. I have to follow him all the times. So I use my grips. Also, guys, important thing, I have to open my legs to control my opponent's arm. And then if he goes to the other side, also I have to follow him, my hips up. And then also I have to keep the distance. I have to control my distance in between us. So let's say if my opponent tries to smash me, I have to push. If he tries to move backwards, I have to follow him. I must to be close all the times. Okay, so that was the concept, how to control, how to be on the bottom from open guard. So now from open guard you have a lot of options. So we can sweep, and eventually also we can submit. So now I'm gonna show you some situation how to sweep. Okay. So first one from open guard, I'm gonna show you how to connect de la riva sweep from here. This point here, also, always remember, I have to be, my whole grip, my hips, my feet must be strong all the times. I have to control my part all the times. The first sweep, from here, in front of him, and then I'll turn myself first. I have to control his leg. Okay? I have to make sure he has not angle to move sideways. So I have to control his ankle. Same side that I control his ankle, I start to move myself, and then I'll hook his leg. So my foot must be inside of his thigh. This point here, guys, not the leg, not the foot. I have to connect inside of his leg. Now, guys, very important. I have to use my whole grips to sweep him. Okay, so my hook, I have to use my hook, I have to use my hand. Also, I have to pull his arm, also my left foot, I have to kick his leg at the same times. Because of course, when my opponent is on top, he's gonna try to reaction, he's gonna try to make his base, keep his base. So at the same times, I have to think that I have to make his balance off, and then it will be easier for me to connect my sweep. So from here, at the same time as now, I'll kick his leg, and then I'll push. I have to be on my side. But guys, I cannot rush. I have to keep control the sleeve, because if I let go the sleeve, my opponent will be able to put the hand on the floor and come back again, and then I have to work everything again. That's why I have to keep control the sleeve all the times. And also control his ankle, my hook inside of his leg. So now this point, my bottom leg, I have to bring my leg back. And then now it will be able for me go on top all the way. This point here, as I already have good grip, and then BJJ, let's say, I was on bottom, now I'm on top, great. I have 2 points. But it's much better if I go straight away to side control, mount, or back. As I already have good grip here, what I'm going to do? One arm, I'll do the underhook here, and then my head goes on the floor, my other leg goes slide over his leg, I move it back, and then I get side control. Again, one more time. So I'm in front of him, my feet on the hips, control the sleeve. Guys, always before I sweep him, I have to make sure my whole grip is strong grip enough. So control the sleeve, my feet on the hips, I turn myself first, control his leg. Same side I control his leg, I hook inside of his thigh. My other foot goes inside of his knee, his opposite leg. So now at the same times I have to kick his leg. Also I use my hook, I use my hand, pull the sleeve, and also guys I cannot be flat. At the same time I have to sit up, and then I have to be on my side. So I kick and pull on my side here, follow him. My bottom leg now, I have to bring it back, go on top, underhook, my head goes on the floor, slide my leg, and then I move it back, and then I get side control. Right, so this guys was one option how to sweep, how to connect from open guard. So now I'm gonna show you one more option how to sweep. It's like, let's say open guard, you have a lot of options. We can do X guard, deep half, invert de la riva, and also you can combine a lot of submission. So now I'm gonna show you one more option how to sweep from open guard. Again, my feet on the hips, control the sleeve. So now one more time, I have to hold his ankle. So now guys, same side I control his leg, I have to keep my foot on the hips. And then this point here, I have to lift my hip up. I use my feet on his hips to lift my hip up, but I have to make sure my another grip, I have to keep pulling his arm all the times. I cannot let him make his posture. So I'll lift my hip up, and then now I'll connect the la riva all the way. My foot goes all the way to the other side. This point here, I will come back. Once I come back, I have to step on the floor, and then I have to extend my leg all the way, pull his head, and follow him. And then again, you see I have the same situation. And then again, on the hook, head goes on the floor, slide, I get side control. One more time. Feet on the hips, control the sleeve. So always I have to control first before, guys, I sweep him or I try to submit. I have to make sure that I have good control. Always BJJ, once you are on top or on bottom, eventually, basically all the situation, we have to make sure first that we have good control over our opponent. So control the sleeve, step on the hips, and then one more time, I turn myself, I hold his ankle. So now I have to turn up my hips, I have to lift my hip up, my shoulder goes on the floor, and then now my leg goes all the way to the other side of my foot. So now I have to come back, and then at the same time as my foot goes on the floor, I pull his arm, extend my leg, go on top, and then I keep pull his arm to avoid him to base. I have to keep pull his arm all the time up, underhook, my head goes on the floor, slide my knee, come back, and then I get side control. All right, so now I'm gonna show you one more option, guys. Of course, all the times when we try to do something, he's gonna react, he's gonna do something else, and then we have to all the times combine some situation. So now the next one, I'll try to do I'll try to sweep him from the last one, and then he's gonna do the back step. I'll get this moment to combine one more situation from that. Again, control the sleeve, turn myself, control his ankle. And then, once I start to connect my de la riva, it's gonna do the back step like this. If you guys, I wait here, will be for my opponent sit on the floor, and then he can smash me, I lose my de la riva guard, and then after that will be a little bit hard to sweep him. That's why this moment here, I have to understand when he starts to do the back step, I have to keep holding his ankle, and then now I have to let go the sleeve, control his belt. I have to be on my side here. My shin goes back of his knee. This moment here, I start move behind of his leg here. But I have to make sure again, my another leg, I keep on the floor, but I have to trap his leg, I hold his belt, and then I'll grab his pants. This point here, first, before sweeping him, I have to bring him to me. After this, I'll push him to the side. So I bring him close to me. Once I do this, my opponent becoming light. And then I push him to the side. And then again, I'm on top. I get side control. Right? One more time. Feet on the hips. Control sleeve. I have to control his ankle again. And then I'll try to do the second position. I'll try to sweep him, but now he's gonna, before sweeping him, he did the back step. So this point here, I have to let go the sleeve, I hold his belt, and then I start pushing him, my shin goes behind of his knee, right? So by this point here, I have to make sure that his leg cannot be free. I use my legs to trap his leg, so now my other hand, I have to grab his pants. So this point here now, guys, I have to bring him close to me first. You see, if my opponent heavy, no problem, becoming lighter once I do this. If let's say that this point here, I try to sweep him straight away, it will be hard. So that's why I have to bring him close to me first. After this, I push him to the side, and then I get side control, right? So guys, one more time for you understand, guys, like guard, open, especially open guard, is always I have to keep my leg in front of my opponent. After this, the first thing that everyone have to know, I have to understand how to control my partner first, right? Because if I rush, I try to do something before control, it will be hard. We'll be able from my opponent go to the side control, mount or back control, and then I lose my guard. So one more time. So I'll be on the bottom, step on the hips, control the arm, my knees inside. So the first thing I have to understand, because everyone when play on top is gonna try to smash your leg. So before you sweep or submit, you have to know how to control. So the basic thing you have to understand, your grip must be strong. My legs, I have to widen my knees to control my opponent, my feet on the hips. If he moves sideways, forwards, backwards, I have to control him all the times. When I can feel I already have good grip, good control over my opponent, and then I start do my position. So for today, I'm gonna show you again. Let's review again the opposition. Okay, so the first one was here. Control his ankle, hook his leg, and then my other foot goes inside of his knee. So now at the same time, I have to kick his leg, and then I have to start turning on my side. At the same time, as I turn on my side, I have to bring his leg over my thigh, and then I start to sit up. My bottom leg, I have to bring my bottom leg back, and then I go on top. Once I on top, you guys, of course, I already have 2 points, but as I already have good grip here, I can go straight away to side control because it's much better for me if I end up side control, mount or back, then in front of his leg. Of course, if I end up in front of his leg, it's okay because I swap him away. Again, as I said, as I already have good grip, I can go straight away to side control. So I step my leg on my side to do my base, underhook, my head goes on the floor, slide, move it back, and then I go to the side control. The second one, so again, step on the hips, and then I turn myself, control his ankle. So now I have to lift my hip up, I have to be on my side, my shoulder on the floor. Same side I control his leg, I have to disconnect my foot, my leg goes all the way to the other side. This point here, also guys, one detail is very important. I cannot release my grip, his sleeve, because if I release my grip, it will be from my opponent grabbing my pants. So all the times I have to keep pulling his arm to me. So from here, I start extending my leg, turn it on my side, and get up again. I'm on top again. As you can see guys, I have the same situation again. Step my leg on my side, underhook, my head goes on the floor, slide, and then I get side control again. And the last one, of course, sometimes when we try to do something, my opponent also is going to try to do something else. And then the last one will be when I try to sweep him, he's going to do the backstep, and then I have to change my sweep. I have to combine something else. So from here again, same thing, feet on the hips, wide my knees, control the sleeve. Again, I turn myself, I hold his ankle, and then I start to do the de la riva. But once I do this, he's gonna do the back step, right? So this point here, I keep control his leg, let go the sleeve, I hold his back, I move. You see, I have to do the hip escape. My shin goes behind of his knee, hold his belt. I have to make sure that my leg, all the times I have to squeeze his leg. So now I have to let go his ankle. I will grab his another leg, his another pants. First thing, I have to bring him close to me first. And you see I have good control. After this, I have to use my whole grips, my legs and my grips to push him to the side. And then I go on top, hug the head, on the hook, and then I get side control. So that was three sweeps, three situations that you can do from open guard. Of course, we have many situations that we can do from open guard. Let's say X guard again, as I say when begin the video. X guard, invert de la riva, deep half, man of situation. Okay guys, so today that was the three options how to sweep, how to start from open guard, after that how to combine the la riva sweep from there. And then guys, I hope a lot of you guys enjoy this video, and see you soon guys.